Hello. I'm laughing. Hi, I'm Ari with Bourbon Bartender. I'm a software engineer. And today we're going to go through the Advent calendar, day number 1 of the Naptown Bourbon Club pick, or the Naptown Bourbon Club Advent calendar. And I'm laughing because you can see there's only a little left because I set this thing up and it didn't turn on and record none of the audio. So I have this 15-minute video of me going through all my tasting notes, recording everything on Lick, and then, yeah. Anyway, blooper reel, right? So anyway, I'm going to do this again. Obviously, I already have my tasting notes, but cool thing about the Naptown Bourbon Club is all their picks go for charity. So all the proceeds go to charity. And I've been a lifetime member of that for years. I think it started right at about COVID. I have one of their original bottles. Let me see if I can grab that, actually. Here it is. You can kind of see it. It's the first pick they did. It was an Old Forester pick. I don't know how well that shows up. But let's see. Used for COVID-19 relief. Directions: pour into glass, drink until glass is empty or until adequately feeling good. Refills, yes. Expiration: when empty, seek additional bottles. And Old Forester back then was also kind of hard to find. It didn't matter if it was the Old Fo 100. I think this is back when it was 90. Yeah, so this is before they switched the black label to be 100 proof. This is the 90 proof black label. Ooh, it's a relic. And now these days when you get a black label, it's 100 proof. And then of course the blue label varies, and usually it's, I don't know. I love the 100 proof Old Fo. I just find the blue label it's too hot. I don't know. But hey, you know, I've had some good ones. Generally, though, my palate has gravitated towards the black label. So anyway, cool thing about Naptown Bourbon Club, I'm Jewish, so it's kind of fun celebrating like the first 25 days before Christmas. But this year, Christmas and Hanukkah, same day. So works out great. So here you can see, I actually ended up being in the neighborhood when they were packaging these. I had said that I couldn't make it, and then ended up making it because I happened to be at an event just by happenstance next door. Stopped by the barbecue place next to the event that I was at, and I heard something about Naptown Bourbon Club, so I just followed people in and ran into all my friends. They were all packing these cool bottles that you see here. So 1 through, I think an Advent calendar is up to 25. Shows how much I know about that. So even though I've already done the tasting, I still did it on Lick. So I was talking about that in my previous video. Lick is my spirit collection and bourbon and whiskey, mezcal, whatever, tasting site and app. So it's for iOS and Android. Makes it super easy for you to do your tastings and share them with friends. You can even compare tastings head to head. So you could compare your friends' tastings. You can compare your own tastings. Cool thing about this year's Advent calendar, they won't tell you what it is, but at the beginning of every day, they will give you a clue. So this today's clue, let's see if I can find it here, was the distillery. This distillery is back from our first Advent calendar. This pour has been has been aged 4 years, and 4 is spelled F-O-R-E. So the first thing I thought was that it was a Midwinter's Night Dram because 4 sounded kind of Shakespearean, the way they spelled it, and it's winter. And I thought we had Midwinter's Night Dram in the first Advent calendar. So, yeah, I ended up being wrong. This ended up being, and it's in my next video, I'll save it till the end, but this time I'll just say it now. It was the Backbone Bourbon pick that we did for lifetime members. It's 10 years, 3 months, 120.7 proof, I believe. MGP juice, so MGP bourbon. Use the traditional rye recipe. And then I was there for the pick, and I actually have a story there as well because I had to leave early that night. So I had actually voted for the one that ended up getting picked, even though I didn't get to try everything because I had to, like I said, I had to leave. But wow, I loved trying this again. I got on the nose. I still get it. Vanilla, cherry cola, and leather. Lick made it super easy for me to enter these. It autocorrects. So if you type cherry, it gives you suggestions like cherry what? Cherry cola, cherry, ripe cherry, cherry pie. Lots of options. Let you cheat a little bit. Like, oh yeah, that's the kind of cherry, or peaches, or blueberry, etc. On the palate, I got cherry, vanilla, cinnamon, and blueberry. And the blueberry I actually got because I was explaining this. Hopefully my audio is coming through. I didn't even run my backup this time. So if this doesn't work, I'll be upset, but life goes on. I got this, when I was in Hong Kong, I saw a really cool nosing set. And I always wanted one. So I ended up buying one this year. And gosh, it's so cool. This is the Bourbon Real Talk one. Yeah, I'm not a brand ambassador of any sorts, but I mean, it's a nice set. I've had a few of them. This one so far has been really good. And it covers everything from blueberries and heliotropes to leather to tobacco to petrol. It's got, I think, 36 different scents. Really nice kit. And I don't remember how much it was. It was like a couple $100 maybe. But worth it. Great holiday gift. I'm not selling them. I'm not going to share any links to it. You can find it on Amazon. It was the Bourbon Real Talk American Whiskey Aroma Kit. I'll show it to you. Anyway, getting back to this, on the finish, I got the oak and the vanilla. Gosh, I really like this. You can see how much I didn't like it, right? You missed it in the previous video. My kid was here, and he's 24, and he doesn't have the leathery palate I've got, and he's like, "Whoa, that's strong." One day, I'll get him into bourbon, or not. That's okay. I'm cool either way. Gosh, this is really good. I actually have like 2 bottles of this anyway, so I'm going to pour myself some more, I think, after this. Yay! Even though it's in the advent calendar, I already own a bottle. Great, so that's, this tasting is sitting on Lick now. It's the 2024 NBC Advent Calendar #1, Backbone Bourbon NBC Lifetime Member Barrel Pick. And like I said, I gave it a score of 91. I gave it a nose, palate, and finish. I gave it a 4, and a 4. I think I'm going to change that. Boy, I really like that palate. Like, it's not complex. Like, it's not like every time I come back to the glass, I'm uncovering something new. It's just, it's so enjoyable and kind of like fruity. Just that cherry, the blueberry, just the cinnamon isn't overpowering. And the oak really didn't hit me until the finish, which I was happy about because I'm cool with traditional bourbon notes, but man, like when oak is overpowering, I kind of, I don't know, I lose it a little bit, although like where there's some bourbons where I'm cool with the wood, like the Barrel Vantage, which might actually be a whiskey, not actually a bourbon. No, I think it's bourbon. I'd have to check. I've got a couple bottles of that over there somewhere. I love Barrel Vantage, but I know what I'm in for. Like I know that it's about the wood expressions. Whereas if I wasn't expecting that, especially if there's like tasting notes on the side that are very different, everyone's palate is different. I want to be prepared for like a heavy wood influence. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing these. This will probably be the most bourbon I've been drinking day to day in a long time. I'll do one every night that I can. I'm actually going on to a company event, so I might not be able to get every one of these in, but I'll do a few of them at least, as much as I can. I want to do all 25. I just don't know if that's practical. At least not 25 days in a row, given the video editing, etc. But maybe over the course of like 60 days, I can do it. It takes time to, like I said, edit a video, and I mean, just life gets in the way. But we'll see. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the tasting notes on Lick. They're live now, and I look forward to sharing the next dram with you. Happy holidays. Thank you.